College football is over 150 years old, and it's safe to say the sport has never seen change like the kind we've witnessed over the past year. Quarterbacks moving around to the point that even the biggest fans were saying, wait, that guy plays where now? So who is the best fit at his new home? It's easy to forget former Hokie Hendon Hooker is actually in his second season in Knoxville, and it's going just fine, thank you. In a win over Florida, Hooker threw for 346 yards and ran for 112, becoming just the second QB in Tennessee history to throw for over 300 and run for over 100 in a single game. Josh Dobbs was the other. Former Nebraska QB Adrian Martinez might have moved south, but his game sure hasn't after a stunning performance last week in a win over 6th-ranked Oklahoma. The K-State star ran for 148 yards and count them, four touchdowns, helping power the Cats to a number 25 ranking in this week's poll. Oh, by the way, Martinez has still yet to throw an interception this season. Just 4 games in at Washington, and Michael Penix Jr. is making his presence known with the Huskies. To date, Penix has thrown for nearly 1,400 yards, best in all the FBS. The former Indiana Hoosier has UW perfect at 4-0 with a big road test Friday in the Rose Bowl. 21 teams across college football remain unbeaten after 4 weeks, but which teams are still flying under the radar? Kansas laid it on previously ranked Houston 48-30 and beat Duke at home in front of a sellout crowd. Rock chalk. 194 points in 4 games. That's more than USC, Clemson, and even Alabama. FBS newcomer James Madison KO'd Cinderella story App State in Week 4, despite trailing 28-3 late in the second quarter. The Dukes have the best run defense, statistically anyway, in college football, and actually received votes in the latest AP rankings. It may not have been pretty, but Syracuse pulled out a 2-point win against Virginia last week, despite turning the ball over 4 times and settling for 5 field goals. Still, the Orange are 4-0 for just the second time this century. Mark Twain once said there are lies, damned lies, and statistics. Stats, of course, don't often tell the whole story, but even Twain would admit these are eye-catching. Blake Corum ranks first in the FBS in rushing touchdowns through 4 games and has scored more points by himself than 6 different teams. Turnover at USC has not equaled turnovers on the field. The Trojans remain the only team in football with 0 turnovers. Part of the reason why Lincoln Riley's team is just outside the top 5. And who leads the nation in rushing? It's not this guy, and it's not him, and it's not him either. It's Illinois' 50-year junior Chase Brown. 604 total yards, an average of 151 per game. Another somewhat unheralded star in another unpredictable college football season.